Welcome to This Day and Everything Cool for December 29th. Storage compartments. Storage compartments. On this day in 1967, one of science fiction's most beloved alien creatures hit Earth for the first time. The original Star Trek episode, Trouble with Tribbles, aired on CBS in North America, telling a lighthearted story that sees the crew of the USS Enterprise struggle to stop a race of cute, fluffy aliens called Tribbles from devouring all the food supplies aboard a space station. The story was conceived by 23-year-old writer David Gerrold, who along with producer Gene L. Kuhn wanted to inject the series with more humor as a way to earn more mainstream appeal. This emphasis on humor fit well with Trek's optimistic vision of the future. And on top of that, the Tribbles also helped the Enterprise narrowly avoid an all-out war with their adversaries, the Klingons, a non-violent message that is repeated throughout the series. The Trouble with Tribbles was a huge hit with audiences and is remembered as one of the best episodes in the entire franchise.
Close that door.
Japanese gamers didn't have any trouble on this day in 1999. Sega released the original Shenmue on the Dreamcast with a North American release following a year later. The game combines open-world exploration with a detailed story where players take the role of martial artist Ryo Hazuki on a quest to avenge his father's death. There's also hand-to-hand combat, and Shenmue was one of the first games to feature QuickTime events. Despite critical praise, Shenmue wasn't the commercial success that Sega had hoped for. It sold just over 1 million copies worldwide, which wasn't enough to earn back its production costs, making it a financial failure. Even worse for Sega, it didn't help increase sales of Dreamcast itself, and the console was discontinued a year later. That didn't stop Sega from creating a sequel, Shenmue 2, which was released right before the Dreamcast went under. That game was also a critical hit, and thankfully was a better financial success because Microsoft bought the rights to port it over to the original Xbox in 2002. Since their release, the Shenmue games have built a large cult following, so much so that a third game, Shenmue 3, was crowdfunded in 2015.